Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dadan Suryadipura. I am a representative of our research team with Ms. Arianis as team leader, and Ms. Rani Sukmadewi and myself as team member. First of all, I would like to thank to the committee of this international conference for giving us an opportunity to present our research. And today I will present our research entitled Comparative Analysis of Sustainable Tourism Model in 3 cities. Ladies and gentlemen, this research was conducted in West Java province in Indonesia in 2021. Okay, here are the presentation agenda. In the first sections, I will give a brief background or introductions of our research, and go to the next sections. I will explain the method we use, and in the next sessions or in the result and discussions, I will give the result of our research and discuss it. And in the final sections, I will make the conclusions. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me start the presentations. Currently, the concept of sustainable tourism has become an international tourism program, and one of the reasons are that many tourists right now are more sensitive and more aware to environmental issues. Talking about sustainable tourism, it has long been encouraged by our government since 2005. Furthermore, that our Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy launched the Regulations number 14 in 2016 concerning the guidelines for sustainable development destinations, sustainable tourism destinations, and it has become a rule in implementing sustainable tourism concepts in almost 500 regions and cities in Indonesia, and 27 of them are located in West Java province. As we mentioned in the introductions, that West Java is the locations of our research. West Java province is known as has many tourist attractions in Indonesia, and they have many about 70 potential tourisms. Okay, in the next slide, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that table. It shows the number of tourist visits during 2017 to 2019. So the table shows that the 3 cities with the highest number of tourists, namely Karawang Regency, Bogor Regency, and Bandung City. So this city are tourist city, and a lot of to-do of preparations in phase or in dealing with the sustainable tourism concepts. And this research is comparing the implementations of sustainable tourism in these 3 cities. And the method we use in this research, first are the qualitative descriptive method, which has aimed obtaining data in the actual situation, so we can explain by this data, and then we use the comparative method, which performs comparisons based on indicator or factor or elements contained in theory or the model used as analytical tool. And this research use sustainable tourism's model as an analytical tool. And in this slide, I will give brief explanations about the model. So this is the model of sustainable tourism, which have three elements: social equity, economic efficiency, and preserving the environment. So the intersections between social equity and economic efficiency will shape the policy related to the local community-based economies. On the other hand, the collaborations of social equity and the decision to preserve the environment will shape the equity-based conservations. And meanwhile, the relationships between the economic efficiency and the environment so form the integrations of the economy and the environment. So the collaborations of the three will create the sustainable tourism pattern. So, ladies and gentlemen, in our research, use this model to identify the sustainable tourism which implemented in three cities, and then compared according to this element. And in the next sections, I will explain the result of our research. So here are the results. Sustainable tourism in Karawang Regency. As you can see in the picture, that in the factor of social equity and economic efficiency, the positions are middle but low in the factor of preservation of the environment. So sustainable tourisms adopted in Karawang Regency are still far from the standards. This may not be separated from the establishments of Department of Cultural and Tourism of Karawang Regency in 2008, which was still young, so it lacked experience. And then in sustainable tourism in Bogor Regency, we can see in the picture that the factor of economic efficiency and the preserving the environment are in the middle positions, but high in the social equity. So Bogor Regency government and IPB is a local university in agriculture have collaborated in regional economic development by organizing an international summer course event focusing on the use of applied science for sustainable tourism. Tourism's development of Bogor Regency is mainly focused on long-term sustainable tourism development that prioritize the use of natural resources and the contributions of human resources. And then in the sustainable tourism in Bandung City, we can see in the picture that the factor of social equity and the preserving the environment are in the middle positions, but high in economic efficiency. So the city of Bandung has many potential tourisms, yeah, and the Department of Culture and Tourism of Bandung City has developed a strategy to encourage actors in the tourism industry to adopt the concept of sustainable tourism. So this is profitable. Yeah, this concept is profitable from economic sectors and also contributes directly to the conservation activities. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the result of our research, and we and now go to the last sections. It's a conclusions, and I will make conclusions. First, about the Karawang Regency. Karawang Regency has a lot of potential tourism potential that can be utilized to increase the number of visits further. Moreover, its role as industrial city is also as an opportunity to increase the number of visits. Even although there are no many tourist attractions, but the number of visits shows that these destinations are still in demand. And unfortunately, the planning and implementations of sustainable tourism in Karawang City has not been carried out optimally. In Bogor Regency, which have many natural destinations, is one of the favorite tourist destinations for residents of the capital. Therefore, conservation and environmental activisms and environmental preservation activities need special attentions in sustainable tourism program in the city. And in Bandung, which known as a center of government in West Java province, has its natural charm that is interesting to visit. Therefore, the issue of sustainable tourism need to be synergized with relevant stakeholders' policies to have a positive impact on each other. So I think that's all of our presentations. Hopefully, it will benefit all of us to share this knowledge. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.